What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today I'll be showing you guys how to make the SN6 money. Now the stats on this thing are pretty simple. We got +1 in accuracy, +1 in range, +1 in ammo capacity, -1 in handling, and -2 in mobility. Now I just want to quickly knock out all these simple stats. So +1 in accuracy just means 10% less recoil. The recoil is pretty moderate on the regular SN6. This one is pretty useful, and somehow I found out that with this +1 in accuracy, our recoil doesn't go up and down anymore. It actually goes from left to right, which is just it controlling more, but I just thought that'd be something nice to kind of pick out and tell you guys about that. Now next up, we got the -2 in mobility, which actually means you get 20% slower ADS time, which is, you can kind of feel it but you can't feel it. So each one in -1, so if you -1 in mobility, that roughly means you get 2, maybe 3 extra frames to ADS, and this means you get around 5 or 6, and that's still a little bit. This game runs at somewhere around 60 FPS, so you guys probably won't feel that. And it's you guys won't feel it at all. You guys won't need quick draw like if you had the Inferno or something. -1 in handling, that's pretty simple. All we get is a 10% wider hipfire spread, and with the SN6, it's a really good submachine gun. You guys, like, it might be just me, but I want to see the submachine gun succeed. Within the next buffs coming in the next patch, I really want to see this thing have a 3-shot range, and that's just not how it is right now. Right now, it's an okay option if you have one of the 2 elites, but it's not really that good. And one of the problems with it is that you can't hipfire with it. It has terrible hipfire spread, so this probably won't affect you because you will want to be ADSing most of the time, so you guys won't have to worry about this at all. Now the +1 in ammo capacity, some of you guys get confused with this. You guys get confused with how much bullets you have in your clip and how much clips you actually have that you can carry. So ammo capacity is the circle with the bullets inside, and then more bullets in your actual clip is the little magazine symbol. You guys probably know the difference. I might show both of them, I'm not sure, but yeah, ammo capacity, we just basically get one more clip. So I'm pretty sure with the SN6 you guys get 32 bullets in one clip, and that basically means we get 32 bullets in our ammo reserves, so we can have like one more clip extra. But this one is kind of a useless stat, since if you guys run scavenger, which I usually run with my SMGs, then you guys get like 150 more bullets in your ammo capacity. So that's kind of an okay-ish one if you guys don't run scavenger, but you guys probably won't notice it at all. Now what I actually left out is that +1 in range, and I'm gonna get into the damage a little bit here just because it ties in with the range. The range isn't secretly increasing the damage or something like that, but it is increasing when our bullets drop off to do less damage. So the regular SN6 and the SN6 Money kill at 33, 24, and 18, making it a 4 to 6 shot kill. This is one of the problems, as I mentioned, with the SN6 in the beginning. It kills really kind of slowly. It has good iron sights. It has an okay rate of fire. It has a lot of stuff going for it. It's a little better than the ASM1, but the ASM1 what it has over every other SMG in the game is that it has a 3-shot kill range. The SN6 doesn't. Even if you kill him point blank range right in front of your face, you know, like inches away, you still will not kill in 3 shots, and that's what's kind of bad about this. But with our increased 1 in range, before I get into that, actually, our bullets drop off from 4 to 5 at 13 meters. That's a little bit more than shotgun range. That's okay. So what that means that you'll probably be mostly getting 5-shot kills, since 4-shot kills a little bit less than shotgun range. Might as well kind of try to knife a bit. You guys might get some 4-shot kills out of that, but yeah, anyways, it turns from a 5-shot kill to a 6-shot kill at 22 meters. That's only 3, actually no, at 19 meters, my bad. It's a good increase, 6 meters, more than half of shotgun range. I'll probably have some visuals on the screen, maybe me playing a split screen. Hopefully I'll have that, and yeah. So with that +1 in range, you don't actually change when our 4 shots turn into 5 shots, but we do change when our 5 shots drop off to 6 shots, increasing it from 19 meters to 22 meters. That doesn't seem like the biggest buff ever in the world, but it's okay. You will notice that you will get a few more 5-shot kills. And what I like to do with the SN6 Money is, as I personally like to stack an advanced rifling on it, and I don't have the statistics on me right now off the top of my head, but it does increase it, so you guys will get more 5-shot kills. And again, that's a problem with the SN6, but it is better than getting 6-shot kills. Now, the weapon we will be using it to mimic the SN6 Money stats is really funny. I found this really funny when I saw it, because I thought, then why have the SN6 Money have the title of Elite if this variant does pretty much exactly the same thing? So we're talking about is the SN6 Marksman variant. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but you just got to get 300 kills for it, and the stats are exactly the same except one thing. So it has +1 in accuracy, +1 in range, and it doesn't have the +1 in ammo capacity. And as I said before, you guys won't notice that, so it won't be the biggest deal in the world if we don't have it. And our nerfs, as I like to call them, we get -1 in handling still, but we only get -1 in mobility. Now everything else is the same except we don't get an extra 32 bullets in our reserves. But what that does mean is that we actually only get -1 in mobility, which means we only get a 10% slower ADS time, which is pretty useful. So this thing, you can't hit fire with it, really bad. So you guys will be wanting to aim down sights, and that 20% slower ADS time, if you just decrease it to 10%, it'll help you a little bit in some situations. It's not the biggest you can't notice it that much. It's not the biggest notification, but it is really good, and it's the exact same as the SN6 Money. Just run Scavenger if you guys are really gonna miss that extra ammo in your reserves. But yeah, it's just it has everything the same except that -1 mobility, and it's just really mind-boggling how they didn't notice it. But yeah, I definitely would recommend going with the Majesty, I think it's called, rather than the Money, because you do get a slower ADS time, and the Majesty is exactly the same. Now, as for recommended attachments, personally, I sometimes run the foregrip, but with the Money or the Majesty, whichever one you guys are running, foregrip won't be needed too much. The +1 in accuracy actually does more work than on some of the other variants that have the same thing. So foregrip, if you guys want to, but what I really recommend is quick draw. Quick draw, you guys need to snap onto your targets. I've killed it in this episode, but this thing cannot hip fire. It's atrociously bad. It's embarrassingly bad. So yeah, I definitely recommend quick draw, and to decrease the time to kill, I definitely recommend going with rapid fire. You guys will need a few double kills for this, but to get easy double kills, just go on to hardcore or go on to a fast-paced game. Ground war domination really works on small maps to get double kills. But yeah, you guys, I recommend quick draw, rapid fire, and just so we can get less 6-shot kills, I definitely recommend the advanced rifling. I might have the analytics on the screen, but yeah, advanced rifling, rapid fire, and quick draw, and you guys should be doing beast with this weapon. That's all for today's episode of how to make an elite weapon. If you guys enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. The last episode actually covered the MP11 Squeaker. I really love that class. And the next video, I actually don't know what I'll be covering. I need a few days thinking about that, so it's kind of a secretive video a bit. And yeah, I'm out for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.